Everyone, and welcome to Funky Friday or Finance Friday, whichever way you prefer it. I prefer Funky Friday. And what shall we discuss today in episode 16? Agency and temporary staff availability and confirmation. Right, gosh, what a nightmare. You want to go home on a Friday evening, your staff don't turn up because they're planning a party, as they always do. You phone the company that's supposed to give you some availability for additional staff, and they say, oh, sorry, we booked out. Right, so paying for nothing. Okay, so once again, agency and temporary staff availability and confirmation, episode 16. Here we go on Finance Friday. What's going on? In facilities management, people are the pulse. Not AI as yet, not robotics as yet, but soon to be. But when your staffing depends on our agency or temporary workers, on 1 week confirmation can enable an entire day's operation. From missed shifts to double bookings and unverified attendance, poor coordination between agencies and site teams leads to an overtime cost, compliance risk, and service gaps. Okay, so this Finance Friday playbook shows how to turn reactive rostering into a predictable, auditable, and financially controlled workforce management. Trust me, save yourself sleepless nights. Okay, so a quick 5-step playbook on how you keep your site staffed. Okay, unless you want to phone Elon Musk for a few robots. Okay, clarify roles, not just numbers. Very, very important. A confirmed headcount means nothing if skills don't match. Tell me about it. Right, define task per shift. Okay, so you telling in all fairness, you can't expect a company to give you staff, but you haven't made clear what you expect from them. Okay, it doesn't say, oh, your concierge was really bad. I can say that if you haven't made it clear what you expect. So you are to blame, not the company that delivers the service. So define task per shift: cleaning, maintenance, reception, security, etc. Tag each post with required training or certificates. Working at heights, CSCS, CIA. Build skills matrices in your scheduling platform to match the right person, the right job. Agencies must confirm competency and not just attendance. So, professional tip: add a minimum hours notice. Policy for shift cancellations to protect both cost and coverage. If they say that they're going to deliver somebody tomorrow to you, or on short notice, make sure the rules are clear. But more important, if you can, invest in the company supplying the staff and pre-train the staff to your site. Number 2, create a digital confirmation trail. Verbal confirmation disappear. Digitals don't. Use automated shift confirmation, SMS, email, or app that timestamps acceptance. Require geo-verified check-ins and out to confirm arrival and departure. It's nice to know when you have people on site and not on site, okay? And when they arrive and they don't. We can all say, yeah, the train is delayed, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I need to be covered. Even if you fly the person in by helicopter, get them there. Right, keep an audit log tied to invoicing. If it's locked, it's not billable. Sorry, apologies. If it's not locked, it's not billable. Integrate confirmation data into finance dashboards for weekly variance tracking. Number 3, link finance and FM systems. Stop treating HR, FM, and finance as a separate island. They're not. They link in together. So connect your rostering, work order, and invoicing system. Match confirmed attendance to actual task completion before payment approval. They don't pitch up, they don't get paid. They don't deliver, they don't get paid. Use APIs or shared dashboards so both agency and the FM team see the same real-time data. Okay, that saves you from a lot of arguments, okay? Spot cost overruns instantly. Don't wait for month-end reconciliation. Number 4, build accountability into every shift. I'll say it again. Build accountability into every shift. Predictability saves money. Accountability saves reputation. Include KPIs in every agency agreement. Full rate, on-time confirmation, cancellation window, and complaint response time. Add penalty or performance bonuses to incentivize reliability. Run weekly availability reports. I'll say it again. Run weekly availability reports to forecast gaps early and pre-book key personnel. Require agencies to maintain backup staff pools with verified documents. Let's go to that one again. Required agencies to maintain backup staff pools with verified documents. Man, can I talk about that one? Make sure your agency that you've appointed have the staff that's capable of doing the task. If not, you're going to have earaches for weeks to come. Right. Number 5, audit, review, and optimize quarterly. Workforce management should evolve with site demand. Audit agency invoices quarterly, match hours, names, and confirmation logs. Benchmarks agency cost versus direct hire for high frequency roles. Track no-show rates, overtime spikes, and replacement lead time. Refresh agreements annually to reflect operational realities. Be very mindful of a lot of people do the budget. Okay, you do your budget. Oh, this is my staffing, blah blah blah. This is overtime. This is bank holidays, etc., etc. But you haven't calculated for a blowout. Okay, and blowouts can be a big percentage of your budget. And then you didn't add the blowout cost, you didn't add the agency cover, and all of a sudden you've got to overspend and you've got to try and justify it. It's not going to work. So budget that in. Keep it tight daily. Digital confirmation checks by 7 o'clock in the morning. Weekly, cross-verify attendance versus invoice draft. Monthly, review agency scorecard. Quarterly, conduct finance plus ops alignment meeting. Very important. You don't want to overspend, so see where that money is going. And trust me, the majority is going into replacement staff. Okay, real world example. A UK facilities contractor linked its FM scheduling system with a payroll dashboard. Every agency shift required GPS check-in. And within 3 months, what did it discover? No show rate fell by 43%. Overtime spent dropped 27%, invoice disputes reduced by 80%, and client satisfaction climbed by 98%. Predictability became profitable. Okay, so what is it all about? You need to be tracked. You tracked your contractors' people, and trust me, the world will change. Quick checklist: role-based shift templates with skill tags, digital confirmation and timestamps, geo-verified check-in and out. Say it again: geo-verified check-in and out. Finance plus FN systems integration, agency, KPIs and service credits, weekly variance reporting, quarterly invoice audit, backup staff on file, and then 30-second message to the managers: don't pay for ghosts. Every shift should be confirmed, verified, and locked before it hits your books. Predictability, predictable people planning protects your budget, your service levels, and your sanity. So, verified people, control costs, trusted delivery, and you're a happy manager. Right. So use those tools, especially the geo logistics. Don't pay for the ghost. Pay for somebody that's there that love and care about your tenants. If you don't love and care your tenants, so get ready for some heat. Okay, guys, have a lovely weekend, and bye-bye.